The Supreme Court grants certiorari in Mexico versus Smith & Wesson and other arms manufacturers.
This is Dr. David Schein, and welcome to Business Law 101.
It is a sad commentary in the state of the world that Mexico would even consider filing this case. Mexico initially filed suit in federal district court in Massachusetts. This is Mexico's suit against the American firearms industry, which claims that the industry, by providing access to firearms, allows the drug cartels to control Mexican society. The district court dismissed the case. The United States Court of Appeals for the First Circuit reversed the lower court's dismissal. The lower court had dismissed the case based on something called the Protection of Lawful Commerce in Arms Act, PLCAA, which generally prohibits lawsuits against gun manufacturers and sellers for harm caused by the criminal misuse of their products. In the appeal, the First Circuit held that the PLCAA does apply to lawsuits initiated by foreign governments or for harm suffered outside the United States. Of concern, the appeals court also found that the lawsuit alleges a type of claim that is statutorily exempt from the PLCAA's general prohibition. That would be that the defendants knowingly violated federal and state statutes applicable to the sale or marketing of firearms, and that this violation was a proximate cause of the harm Mexico suffered. The case was then remanded back to the lower court for further proceedings. However, the arms manufacturer appealed to the U.S. Supreme Court, which has granted certiorari in the case. Given the enormous harm that the Mexican cartels have done to citizens of the United States, it would seem that the harm done by the failure of Mexico to control its own people is the sole cause of this situation. After all, for this claim to be cognizable, weapons would need to flow across the Mexican border. Why are they allowing this to happen? Why is Mexico allowing dangerous drugs and human trafficking to flow across the border in the other direction? Hopefully, SCOTUS will throw this case out with extreme prejudice.
This is Dr. David Schein, and welcome to Business Law 101.